the translation. This is Malayalam book.
I can read the translation, Prabhu.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Verse number 1. Vicheda asmin prabhorandya lila sutranu varnane gaurasya krishna vicheda pralabadi anuvarnyate. I didn't get that tune of reading Chaitanya Charitamrta.
No problem, Prabhu. So I will read the translation.
Yeah.
While relating in synopsis form the last division of the pastimes of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in this chapter I shall describe the Lord's transcendental ecstasy, which appears like madness due to his separation from Krishna. So I think Prabhu will read the purport also because we have time. Sudarshan was there, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. We'll do in detail. We'll read, Prabhu. Yes.
Yeah. So in this second chapter, the activities of Lord Chaitanya that took place after the Lord accepted sannyas are generally described. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is specifically mentioned here as being Gaura or of fair complexion. Krishna is generally known to be blackish, but when he is absorbed in the thought of the gopis, who are all of fair complexion, Krishna himself also becomes fair. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in particular felt separation from Krishna very deeply, exactly like a lover who is dejected in separation from the beloved. Such feelings, which were expressed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for nearly 12 years at the end of his pastimes, are described in brief in the second chapter of Madhya Lila. Hare Krishna. So anybody want to recite the verse 2.2? So there is no one, I will recite. Jaya Sri. Yeah, bro. Yes, bro, please.
Sorry, Guruji.
Yeah, bro, please.
Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna.
All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All glories to Nityananda, Lord Nityananda. All glories to Advaita Chandra. All glories to all the devotees of the Lord. Very good. 2.3. Anyone wants to say 2.3?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
If you want to. Yes, Mataji, please.
Sheshairahila Prabhura Dwadasha Vatsara Krishnera Viyoga Spurti Haya Nirantara. Translation. During his last 12 years, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always manifested all the symptoms of ecstasy in separation from Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Madhya 2.4.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Welcome, Prabhu. Welcome, Prabhu. Just we started reciting the verses. We came up to the fourth verse.
Okay,
so,
good.
Yes.
You just show me. Okay. This is which chapter?
Chapter 2, Madhya Lila, Prabhu. First, we will all assembled devotees will welcome Prabhuji by taking shelter of the holy name. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Very good.
Welcome, Prabhu.
You can show myself. You can spotlight on me.
Yes, Prabhu. I will do that. Just give me 1 minute. I am just.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Yeah. So sorry, I became a little late because today was the day where we first time conducted program after our host
who most passed away, na? Or Madan Mohan Prabhu. So
Mhm.
there was a gap, and then today we conducted program. So many people were having questions and like that about that incident. So that's why I got late because of talking with people. Because our host Madan Mohan was very active, and everybody in the society knew him very closely. So everybody is still in little shock. So today was the first program after that we did. So I had to give time to the people. So that's why I got little late. So sorry for that.
No problem, Prabhu.
Prabhuji.
Otherwise, I end the program early, but today it was little late. Anyway, so so you read till 14th, right?
No, fourth verse, Prabhu. Fourth verse.
verse.
Remember.
Oh,
We
okay.
read
So
the
second.
translation and purport also.
Oh, great, great. 12 years. So what is the title of the chapter?
Title of this chapter, Prabhu. Actually, it is telling about the Anti Lila, Prabhu. Actually, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is actually telling about the
Ante Lila, second chapter.
ecstatic manifestation of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Okay. During his last 12 years, Chaitanya manifested all symptoms of ecstasy. State of mind, day and night, was practically identical rather than state of mind when Uddhava came to Vrindavan to see the gopis. The Lord constantly exhibited the state of mind reflecting the madness of separation. All his activities were based on forgetfulness and his talks were always based on madness. How many verses are there total?
Total,
9.
Prabhu, since chapter 2, verses up to going up to 95.
Oh, so it will take at least maybe 2 sessions.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So, the ecstatic symptoms of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, now, few verses can show. Fifth is, the Lord constantly exhibited a state of mind reflecting the madness of separation. All his activities were based on forgetfulness and his talks were always based on madness. Romakúpe रक्तोद्गम दंत सबहले. You can recite sixth.
रोमकुपे रक्तोद्गम दंत सबे हले.
क्षणे अंग क्षीण है क्षणे अंग फूले.
शने अंग शिने हया शने अंग फुले.
Blood flowed from all the pores of his body and his teeth were loosened. At one moment his whole body became slender and at another moment his whole body became fat. My God. गंभीर भीतरे रखे नाही निद्रला.
गंभीरा भितारे रात्रे नाही निद्र लावा.
भित्ते मुख शिर घसे क्षत है सब.
भित्ते मुख शिरागा से शताय सभा.
The small room beyond the corridor is called Gambhira. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to stay in that room, but he did not sleep for a moment. All night he used to grind his mouth and head on the wall, and his face sustained injuries all over. तीन द्वारे कपाट प्रभु ययन बाहिरे.
तीन द्वारे कपट प्रभु येना बाहिरे.
कभू सिंह द्वारे पड़े कभू सिंधु निरे.
कभू सिंह द्वारे पदे कभू सिंधु निरे.
Although the 3 doors of the house were always closed, the Lord would nonetheless go out and sometimes would be found at Jagannath temple before the gate known as Simhadwar. And sometimes Lord would fall flat into the sea. Okay, now you can show the PPT.
Okay, just 1 minute.
So these are ecstatic symptoms of the Lord. So this is Lord showed more ecstatic symptoms in the last 12 years. So how many years he stayed in Jagannath Puri? How many years? Yes?
Well,
Jagannath Puri? Nobody knows. We
18
saw.
years, Prabhu. 18 years, right?
18 years he stayed in Jagannath Puri. But the last 6 years, they were more, Lord went more inside internal consciousness. Among that 6 years, he met devotees and he would interact, but last 12 years he more and more and more and more he went internal. So that time he showed such ecstatic symptoms, you see. So no, we are in the which verse? 6, 7, previous slide. Later pastimes of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yes. Next. No, this is which chapter name is ecstatic symptoms.
One minute, Prabhu. Let me see. I will double check actually.
Yeah.
This is actually
So PPT you can open. So this Gambhira, how many of you have been to Gambhira? You can raise hands. How many of you have seen Gambhira? No? Anattam Gopal who has seen. Who else? Saw Gambhira. Nasiman Krishna Prabhu. Who else? Others have not seen Gambhira only. Really? My God. You should have seen Gambhira. In
where it is,
Jagannath Puri.
Guruji? Jagannath Puri. Where it is, Guruji?
In Jagannath Puri.
No.
Jagannath Puri, where Lord stayed for 18 years. That place is there. Gambhira. And that was the house of
Kashi Mishra.
Kashi Mishra. That was the house of Kashi Mishra. So when Lord came, he wanted a place where it is near to Jagannath temple, but still it is silent. So then the king found out the place, right place, Kashi Mishra's house. And which are the deities there at house? What are the names of the deities? Kashi Mishra's house is Radha Kant. That is the name. So this was the Gambhira where Lord stayed for 18 years. And it's a very small room, it's not very big. But Lord showed such great ecstatic symptoms, he was mostly absorbed in the pastimes of the Lord, Krishna, in the mood of Radharani. So just by hearing what are all symptoms Lord would be showing, it is so purifying. Although it appears sometimes, my God, ghastly, that how blood will come out of his mouth and nose and the pores, and sometimes his teeth would fall loose, and his body, sometimes his joints will become so loose like this, joints, flesh, and sometimes he would become so light that devotees would pass him from one cheek, just like you pass cotton, like that they would pass him. And sometimes in the dead of the night, he would suddenly be found not inside the Gambhira, although there was tight security, the doors were there, but he would be found where? Suddenly, where he would be found?
Jagannath temple,
The
Simhadwar.
temple.
Simhadwar directly, or sometimes directly in the ocean only, night. So that was the kind of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed ecstatic symptoms in the final days. So they kept one security for Lord Chaitanya. And who was that? Who would be always with Lord to protect him, to make sure that he doesn't run here and there. So who was the person who was kept as security? I told last time. Shankar Pandit. You heard the name Shankar Pandit? So Shankar Pandit is brother of whom? Who was that devotee who would chastise Lord also?
Jagadananda.
Another.
Damodar Pandit.
Damodar Pandit. So brother of Damodar Pandit is Shankar Pandit. So the Shankar Pandit would be there just to make sure that Lord doesn't suddenly run away here and there and jump in the ocean. Or sometimes what Lord will do, on the wall he would hit his head like this, or rub his face on the wall, and the blood would come. Can you imagine? Because he was in such a great separation from Krishna, Radharani in separation from Krishna, so he couldn't tolerate. So, such separation or such intense feeling we can see in this world between whom?
Lord and gopis.
I'm asking in this world.
Love between lovers.
Love between the boy and the girl in the college. Sometimes the college boys and girls, they are together for some time and they make friendship, and suddenly when there is some separation between them, and then they feel yugaitam nimishena chakshusha pravishya. That one moment of separation appears to be like 12 years or more. Exactly what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going. All that can be applied. So the boy will feel and the girl will feel that how we can live without each other, and they are constantly remembering day and night. They wouldn't be able to sleep. They are just thinking. And then sometimes what they decide together, if they are not allowed to be together,
they will run away.
Yeah, either run away or they commit suicide. In this world also we have seen such extreme emotions, right? So once our Navendra Swami Maharaj was telling one story of such lovers. He had gone to one program. So there the boy and girl together came to Maharaj and said, Maharaj, we are inseparable. We want to stay together always, but our parents are not agreeing. So you please tell our parents. And their parents were also like kind of devotee. So they said to Maharaj, if we are separated, we'll die. We cannot live without each other. We cannot live without each other. We'll die like that. So then Maharaj somehow he talked to the parents and they somehow agreed for the marriage and then got married. After a few years, when Maharaj again went to their house, his boy and girl, so he saw a different scene. And both of them were fighting in front of Maharaj. Rahul? Rahul? Again. कोई तो आए. So they were fighting amongst each other. And then he said, Maharaj said, what happened? And they were complaining about each other. And she said, So Maharaj said, a few years back, you are telling that we cannot live without each other. Now what they are saying?
We cannot live with each other.
Yes, exactly. So that is the situation in this material world. So some glimpse we can see even in this material world, but the original love which is there in between Radha and Krishna. Actually, they cannot live without each other. So their separation. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in mood of Radharani. So that's why he feels so separation. Even the pain of his, what do you say? He's rubbing his face on the wall. If you rub your face on the wall and not a smooth wall, that was like there is blood. It is so painful, but that pain was not so much as much he was feeling pain from within some separation from Krishna. So like that, they had to keep one security, Shankar Pandit. So how glorious the service of Shankar Pandit, na? He has to be always watching the Lord constantly and protecting. So he was always Krishna conscious or Mahaprabhu conscious. That nothing should happen to Mahaprabhu. He should not run away or he should not hit his head on the wall. So he was constantly seeing. But sometimes what would happen? Shankar Pandit, although the whole day he would be so busy, and at the end of the day, he would fall asleep before the Lord. Although his service is, he would sleep after the Lord, but he would fall asleep before the Lord only, and he would lie on the floor. So Mahaprabhu, he would take chadar, he would take a blanket and put over Shankar Pandit. So Mahaprabhu would take care many times of Shankar Pandit instead of Shankar Pandit taking care of Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu was quite sensitive. Mahaprabhu wouldn't say like, hey, you are there to guard me and you are sleeping before me. Lord would never tell like that. So that was the sensitivity of Mahaprabhu. How many of you would like to do the service of Shankar Pandit if you are given opportunity to watch the Lord 24 hours?
All of us, Prabhu, definitely.
Such a nice service, na?
Yes.
To be in Gambhira, same Gambhira with Lord, always. So there is no question of Maya, because you are with Lord always, 24 hours. So Shankar Pandit was very fortunate. Anyway, these were the ecstatic symptoms of Lord. Lord, sometimes so much foam would come out of the mouth of Lord. You have seen sometimes the people, they get, what you said that? What you call
Epilepsy.
Epilepsy, they get foam, foam in the mouth like this. Sometimes Lord would, so much foam would come from the mouth. But some devotees, what they would do? What they must be doing? If you see Lord Mahaprabhu going in ecstasy and so much foam coming out of his mouth, then?
We'll wipe and remove it immediately.
No, that some devotees, what they would do, they will not just remove, but they will take it.
They'll consume. Yes, Prabhu. Yes. Mahaprasad. No?
So, because it is not like the foam which is coming out of an ordinary person. That is also divya. Whatever is coming out of Lord's body is spiritual only. It is not material at all. The Lord's body is pure, and whatever coming out of the Lord's body is also pure. Anyway, you're so fortunate. Where is PPT?
Prabhu, that is the same PPT we have. So I will share. This is what we have actually. You can see.
The later part.
Yeah, this is what we have. Prabhu. Like I will show from the beginning.
Next.
Yeah, 1 minute. This is the first slide, second slide, third, then this is the Madhya 2, this, and this one's next slide we have. So after that, all the chapters coming in the order. Now, if you go to the next one, then it is coming in the order. But this one is something different. Maybe verse number 24, I don't know, preaching of Nityananda Prabhu Bengal. Starting from verse number 24 only.
Maybe missing Prabhuji 1 or 2 pages.
Yeah, maybe I think this is what directly coming.
24, preaching of Nityananda Prabhu at Bengal. I said, you are asking to patient, you are accept, consider, preaching of does not give more than No, in this chapter, Nityananda Prabhu's mention is there. Verse 24 to 30. Preaching Nityananda Prabhu at Bengal. If you are able to sir, Lord say.
No, Prabhu, it's not mentioned.
Huh?
This is how the slide is going, Prabhu.
Yes.
From third
we'll go by perfect, Prabhu then.
Yeah. Because if you go to the third one, I don't know. This is how it's coming. All this is coming in the Madhya Lila. Synopsis of Madhya Lila.
Wrongly titled.
South India Yatra is there.
No, that's
and
fine.
Then, yeah.
We'll go. Then better is to.
By perfect, Prabhu, we'll go.
We'll go to the verse.
See here, Prabhu, Madhya Lila, later pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, expression of separation, 15 to 39 of separation by Srimati Radharani. This one, 15 to 39.
I think this is there. Okay. Who is playing the flute? Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Next.
Then
See, 95 is there.
now it's coming, Prabhu. Chapter 3, this is coming in proper order. Chapter 3 is okay.
No, go to previous slide.
Yeah.
This is okay. Keep this slide. This. Fine. So this is expression of separation by Srimati Radharani. So this is what is going on. Feeling of separation, glories of Chaitanya Charitamrta. Krishna Gaur is moved in describing Chaitanya Charitamrta. Okay. So you go to the now if you see in the verses we can read the few verses. I will read them. Sometimes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mistook the small parks of the city for Vrindavan. Sometimes he would go there, dance and chant, and sometimes fall unconscious in spiritual ecstasy. Sometimes Mahaprabhu would run very fast across the sand dunes, mistaking them for Govardhan. As he ran, he would wail and cry loudly. So which is that mountain where Lord was running behind, thinking it as a Govardhan. Where is that place? In Jagannath Puri. Don't know. Yes, yeah, I think many of you have not visited Jagannath Puri. Huh? You don't remember anything. Where is that place? Which place is that? Or which Parvat is that where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is running, thinking it as Govardhan? Are you able to hear my question or I'm not getting it?
Question audible, Prabhu.
Nilachal.
Audible?
Nilachal.
No, that Parvat.
No, we don't know.
Chatak Parvat. Chatak. You heard this name or no? Chatak Parvat.
Yes, Prabhu. Name is heard. Now remembering the name. Name is heard.
Chatak Parvat was like small hill there, and Mahaprabhu thought it is Govardhan, and he started running towards Chatak Parvat and embraced the Parvat. So that Parvat is still there in Jagannath Puri. And there, our Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur had built this mutt. Now also you can visit that Chatak Parvat, because Lord saw it as Govardhan, it became Govardhan. Lord embraced it, so it became Govardhan only. Although it was just a Chatak Parvat. But now you will see there is a Gaudiya Mutt, and Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur did intense bhajan there on Chatak Parvat. So all these places in Jagannath Puri are there, very glorious. So you all should visit. You are not remembering anything from Jagannath Puri. So very few have gone, I think, to Jagannath Puri. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where he stayed for 18 years, that place you must visit. So there the place is the Chatak Parvat. So sometimes Mahaprabhu would run behind some mountain, thinking it as Govardhan. Similarly, some boy and girl are in love with each other. So immediately, if the boy sees the the handkerchief and of the girl, and by seeing the handkerchief, what he will remember?
He will remember the girl.
And then he will sing some song, Bollywood, seeing the handkerchief. So how it is so perverted, na? Mahaprabhu looking at the small hill, is remembering Govardhan. And in this material world, somebody remember seeing the handkerchief and remembering the girl. Which is purifying and which is putrefying?
Mahaprabhu, his Lila is purifying, Prabhu.
And the Lila of this world? And the Lila of this world, what?
Purifying. polluting,
Putrefying. Yeah.
or contaminating.
Putrefy, exact meaning, what is putrefy? What is the exact meaning of putrefy?
I think spoiled, Prabhu. Spoiled, I think.
Spoiled, na? Yeah, contaminating. Yes. So, Mahaprabhu would run after sand dunes thinking it is Govardhan, and whenever he would see some small parks in Jagannath Puri, what he would remember? Seeing the park.
think it is Vrindavan.
Vrindavan. Seeing some park, you would remember Vrindavan, seeing some trees. And when you would see some water body, what you will remember?
Yamuna.
Yamuna. So his conscious was always Vrindavan conscious. Vrindavan. Because Radharani is so much in love with Krishna. Whatever, even which tree she would see and remember Krishna?
Tamal tree.
Tamal tree.
Tamal tree. By seeing Tamal tree, she would remember Krishna. So somebody who is in love with the other person, he will see everything and connect with that person. So we should, by seeing the material love in this world, we can actually remember Krishna's love or Radharani's love for Krishna. So you see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in that Mahabhav, which Radharani is in that Mahabhav. That's why this name Mahaprabhu came. How this name Mahaprabhu came? What is the meaning of Mahaprabhu?
Who is exhibiting Mahabhav, bro? You had told it before.
One who is in Mahabhav, the Prabhu who is in Mahabhav is called Mahaprabhu. So he is showing these symptoms as just like Radharani was mad for Krishna, like that Mahaprabhu is showing same. Although he is Krishna, but the mood is Radharani. That's why he is becoming mad. Seeing anything able to relate with Krishna. Seeing anything, immediately Krishna. So it's such a wonderful state, na? How many would like to have such state in your life? You see anything, you remember Krishna. You see anything, you remember Krishna.
Very well, Prabhu. All of us like, but even by seeing Vibhutis, we are not able to connect. Then how come?
Like you will see in Kuwait oil. So oil, by seeing oil, how will you connect to Krishna?
Giving bath to Lord, oil baths.
Oh, that is not a good oil. A petroleum oil.
It is Lord's energy. It is Lord's energy.
No, oil is of which color?
Black.
Black. So you can remember
Krishna.
Pandurang is which color? Vitthal.
Black color.
Vitthal is black. You can remember by seeing the black. If Radharani would come to Kuwait and see the well, oil, he will remember Krishna, seeing the black oil. And by seeing the desert, how will you remember Krishna? In the Kuwait there is desert or no?
Yes, bro. Yes.
How you will connect to Krishna? Just now we saw here only.
Now, Prabhu, Kuwait and Vrindavan having same temperature, 45 degrees.
You will see the temperature and remember Krishna and Vrindavan.
Vrindavan.
Even the Kuwait had same temperature as Vrindavan. 45 degrees. Oh, really? Achha, that is a good way of remembering Krishna. But in the desert, what is there? Sand dunes. Right, na?
Yes.
Sand dunes are there or not?
Yes.
So you see...
Not much here. Not more in Saudi. Here very less.
Okay.
Here it is
But
like barren land.
barren. Sand dunes are like created temporary, right? So you see,
No, Prabhu, not much here. Mostly in Saudi only.
Saudi. Ninth verse, what it speaks, ninth verse. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would also run very fast across the sand dunes, mistaking them for Govardhan. As he ran, he would wail and cry loudly. So if you go and if you see sand dunes somewhere nearby, then what you should remember?
Govardhan.
Govardhan, Govardhan. And you can run behind the sand dune, thinking as Govardhan, Govardhan, Govardhan. So even in Kanaya Desh, Kuwait, you can remember Krishna perfectly. So you see, you can learn from Radharani like this. So Mahaprabhu is becoming mad. Sometimes Mahaprabhu's, okay, you can show the verses, I think. 13th verse you can show. See, sometimes Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's hands, legs and head would all enter within his body, just like the withdrawn limbs of a tortoise. Just like tortoise. Can you imagine? Mahaprabhu would become a big ball, like a football. And inside, all the limbs went inside only. He would become like tortoise. And sometimes his hands and legs would sometimes become separated by 8 inches and they remained connected only by the skin. My God. You saw? How Lord's body, how much gap will be there in this in the bones?
Joints, Prabhu, yes, joints. 8 inches.
8 inches means how much centimeter?
20.
20 centimeter gap between the joints. Can you imagine? Between each joint, and would be separated only by the skin. Sometimes it would become like a football. In 14th verse, in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to manifest wonderful ecstatic symptoms. His mind appeared vacant and there were only hopelessness and disappointment in his words. Why were there the hopelessness and disappointment?
Because of
Feeling
separation.
separation from Krishna.
Pardon?
Feeling separation from Krishna, the hopelessness.
Yeah. He was feeling such great separation and everything appeared hopeless and disappointing. But what is the difference between hopelessness in this world and disappointment in this world and the disappointment and hopelessness of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
A normal person expecting this because of his material hankering. But Mahaprabhu for separation from Krishna.
No, but what is the difference? What is the main difference?
This hopelessness actually will make us closer to Krishna. Very spiritual term. But materially, the hopelessness means it takes away from the good.
Actually, the Mahaprabhu on his spiritual life, this hopelessness, because I have not achieved Krishna, where is Krishna? Then Madhavendra Guru at the end of the life, he was thinking, Ay Dina Dayadra Natha He, he was crying. I couldn't achieve Krishna. So disappointment, hopelessness, this also gives ecstasy within. You are understanding? So whether hopelessness or disappointment or great feeling of union, in this, the basic underlying feeling is of what? Great
ecstasy.
Yes. So although externally it may appear that disappointment, hopelessness, but inside there is great feeling of ecstasy and ecstasy and ecstasy. And when Radharani will meet Krishna, that time also ecstasy. And when there is separation, although the crying is there, but deep within there is ecstasy. But in this material world, when there is disappointment, hopelessness, there is outside also hopelessness, disappointment, inside also it is. Is it not? Inside, outside, it's like
Yes.
hopelessness only.
Yes,
But in
yes.
spiritual life, hopelessness may be outside, but inside there is great ecstasy. That is the difference. So this is not the hopelessness normal. Then 15th, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to express his mind in this way. Where is the Lord of my life who is playing his flute? What shall I do now? Where should I go to find the son of Maharaj Nanda? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? To whom should I speak? Who can understand my disappointment? Without the son of Nanda Maharaj, my heart is broken. In this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always expressed bewilderment and lamented in separation from Krishna. At such times, he used to recite the slokas from Ramananda Rai's drama known as Jagannath Vallabh Natak. You're going ahead now with me. 18th now. So what of the lamentation feeling you see? Srimati Radharani used to lament, our Krishna does not realize what we have suffered from injuries inflicted in the course of loving affairs. We are actually misused by love because love does not know where to strike and where not to strike. Even Cupid does not know of our very much weakened condition. What should I tell anyone? No one can understand another's feelings, another's difficulties. Our life is actually not under our control. For youth will remain for 2 or 3 days and soon will be finished in this condition. O Creator, what will be our destination? The 19th, Srimati Radharani spoke thus in distress due to separation from Krishna. Oh, what shall I say of my distress? After I met Krishna, my loving propensity sprouted, but upon separating from him, I sustained a great shock, which is now continuing like the sufferings of a disease. The only physician for the disease is Krishna himself, but he is not taking care of the sprouting plant of devotional service. What can I say about the behavior of Krishna? Outwardly, he is very attractive young lover, but at heart, he is great cheat, very expert in killing others' wives. Srimati Radharani continued lamenting, my dear friend, I do not understand the regulative principles given by the Creator. I loved Krishna for happiness, but the result was just the opposite. I am now in an ocean of distress. It must be that now I am going to die, for my vital force no longer remains. This is my state of mind. It's such amazing feelings, huh? Just by reading about them and thinking about them, we will also feel great ecstasy. This is called Ashta Sattvic Vikar. So, this is the perfection of love between Radha and Krishna. Actually, same way Krishna also feels for Radha. Other gopis also feel for Radha. Other gopis also feel for Krishna, and Krishna feels for other gopis. So they have such love for each other, they cannot live without each other. And that's why actually Krishna left Vrindavan at the age of 10 years, 7 months. Why Krishna left Vrindavan? What is the reason?
Kamsa. For killing Kamsa.
Oh, that is external reason. What is the main reason?
That's what what you told now, because they are always absorbed in each other.
Increase the separate, the kind of the feelings.
Yes. Increase the feeling of separation. So he want to bring their love to perfection. The gopis and actually Radha Govind Maharaj says, in separation, one remembers the beloved more, 100 times more. Because when the person is there, you see the person at one place. But when the person is not there whom you love, then you see the person in how many places?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. He was here, he was there, he was there, he was doing this, he was doing this, that, Everywhere you see. So actually, in separation, the love increases 100 times and more, manifold times. So that's why Krishna left. Otherwise, to kill Kamsa, Krishna can kill from there also, na? He can't kill Krishna. Can't Krishna kill Kamsa from Vrindavan? But he wanted to increase the feeling. So when actually Uddhav came to Vrindavan to pacify the Vrajvasis, he was asking Where is the house of Krishna? Where is Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj's house? So how the gopis told how to find that? You know, they said this river is there, and you go follow this river. You see this river small. Yeah. You just follow this river, and you will reach house of Nanda and Yashoda. What was that river?
Yes.
There was river of
Yes.
tears. So Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, they were so much crying and crying and crying and crying and crying that the river was formed and the river was flowing, and then Uddhava tracked the river back, and thus he reached the house of Krishna. So much they were remembering Krishna. So if you read Anand Vrindavan Champu and Gopal Champu, it's so wonderful how gopis spent each day thinking Krishna will come today, Krishna will come today, Krishna will come today, Krishna. And whole day they would be preparing. If Krishna comes, then we'll do like this. When Krishna comes, we'll do. The whole day they would prepare themselves, but at the end of the day, we'll say, no, Krishna has not come. Then how they will again become enthusiastic?
They will have hope that Krishna will come tomorrow.
Krishna will come tomorrow, tomorrow will come, then again whole day, then tomorrow they will prepare everything, and just like if Krishna may come now. Like that, they passed how many years? They passed 100 years.
100 years.
Almost 100 years. My God. 100 years. Can somebody live in separation from someone for 100 years? Will anybody in this world, lover and beloved boy and girl, live? So, if they get separated, will they remain like that, waiting for each other for 100 years? Or even 50 years?
No.
How many years they will wait?
100 days they will find another one.
Probation period.
Huh?
Probation period. 3 months.
They will wait if he comes, if she comes. If not, then I have so many other options. But the gopis waited for Krishna for 100 years. Amazing. So that is called spiritual ecstasy. So even in separation, one may cry, but there is such a great spiritual ecstasy which is there in the heart. So Mahaprabhu is exactly in the same mood of gopis or Radharani, feeling great separation. If that kind of separation, even 1% come, even 0.1% comes in us, our life will be perfect. So Prabhupada said, Gaudiya Vaishnava means always they will be in the mood of separation. Hey Radhe, hey Devi Ke Lalite, hey Nanda Shuno. So they are always crying, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? We should never say, I have seen Krishna, I have Krishna. Always the mood of separation is there dominant in the life of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. This mood we have to imbibe, which Mahaprabhu is showing here. Not that I have Krishna, I have seen Krishna. No, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is I am not able to see Krishna. I am feeling great separation and longing from Krishna. So that is the mood. That is far more higher than I have Krishna. Krishna is with me. I have seen Krishna. Like that. So really very nice chapter. Great. You like the chapter? So feeling of
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Mahaprabhu's mood of separation and great ecstatic symptoms. We are just describing and we are hearing. We are also feeling great ecstasy. Lord's different symptoms. So thank you so much. We will go ahead next time. 20 we have completed, not 20 verses.
Yes, please.
So we'll go ahead from 20. So 95 verses we'll try to complete. The ecstatic symptoms of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If any one of you also get some ecstatic symptoms, please let us know also. Even from Ashta Sattvic Vikar, even if you get one, may not be 8. So maybe sometime Shivguna, Krishna Prabhu, in the night he must be feeling, oh Krishna, Krishna, and then running towards the ocean. Shivguna, Krishna Prabhu, sometimes it happens.
Vaishnava's mercy is there, then it will happen.
But please don't run towards ocean.
My own efforts will not.
Very bold. We pray we get also like that. Some
Prabhu,
ecstatic.
here we have a sea nearby, but that feeling is not there.
Suddenly you find yourself in the night running towards the ocean. And, so Mahaprabhu, we cannot imitate Mahaprabhu. Very bold. Chaitanya Charitamrta ki jai. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Kanhaiya Desh devotees ki jai.
His Grace Chaitanya Chandra Prabhuji ki jai. Prabhuji, please give us 1 minute. We want to extend our gratitude to you formally. Anuttam Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Anuttam Prabhu, you are free. Anuttam Gopal Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. No, Anuttam Gopal Prabhuji. Sri Kumar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Anuttam Gopal, please.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhu, once again for your association and your wonderful class. So let us all thank Prabhu by taking shelter of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare